Hi guys,
I'm daughter.
I'm Dad. We're going to talk about stuff. Today we're talking about you choose.
Alcohol.
She means alcohol. All right, so let's talk about alcohol for a second.
Okay.
So for generations, alcohol's been the thing. Parties and whatever, underage, whatever. What's the sense? What's going on out there right now in terms of your age group drinking alcohol?
Um, if we can get our hands on it, we're gonna drink it.
Why?
Cause because it, like alters. It's like I don't know how to explain it besides like it's getting high without smoking, and it's just like you alter your personality or like you act different, and it's like a little bit more fun because like you can just like chill and just like get all silly for a little bit. It's not safe because it can lead you to making like bad decisions,
Like what kind of bad
driving,
decisions?
getting with the wrong person.
By the way, we did not rehearse this at all. So, what kind of bad decisions?
Like, I mean, getting in a car, driving, getting in a car with somebody that has been drinking and is driving, sleeping with the wrong person, or getting like used and abused by the wrong people because you're under the influence. But it's true.
You better get small children out of the room for this one.
Well, is it not true?
No, it's true.
I mean, like it's real stuff that really does happen to people. So.
Okay. That's super honest, and I super respect that.
Yeah.
And I certainly cannot cast stones on this one because, again, I grew up and went to high school in the '80s, so that's how that was. But in the '80s, in my day, as you can tell by my outfit. Oh, by the way, we did two of these today, so don't think we're just bums that wear the same clothes every day. Um, in my day, we didn't really have to worry about um, having our drinks messed with. Oh. Like nobody was dropping drops of Rohypnol and other kinds of drugs as well. That's what roofies are, Rohypnol. And other kind of date rape drugs in drinks. It just wasn't that I'm aware of. It just wasn't a thing. But now, here's the thing. I get it. Drinking can be fun and it's interesting, and your parents do it sometimes. And I know. And I totally get it. But I feel like it's my job now as dad to talk about some of the dangers of it. Because, having a couple beers at a party is one thing. I'm not condoning it, just saying, is one thing. But now we have a wide, like a prevalence of binge drinking. You know what binge drinking is? Where you just drink, and beer bongs and all this other stuff. And next thing you know, your body is no longer able to absorb all the alcohol you're putting into it. So systems, starting with your organs, start to shut down or get angry. Or I should say, starting with your brain, causing you to black out. And when you're blacked out and passed out, especially a girl, really super ugly bad things can happen.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing that I think that's the thing that scares me most about knowing, what your age group is doing now is that I think back in the day I just don't remember that really being a problem, but now it's everywhere, and you read stories in the news and I see it all the time. So that is a serious danger that only you can be on the lookout for. I'm not going to be there, and I can't watch you all the time. So only you have to be there for.
Yeah.
And the other one, of course, is then having a drink that is not in your possession the whole time. And again, I'm not condoning underage drinking, but I know what goes on out there.
It happens. There's no preventing it.
I know. Well, I know.
I mean, there is, but not for
I know. Anyway, let's talk about reality. Let's understand that we know what's going on out there. Okay. And so the other issue is if you have a drink and it's not with you all the time, people are dropping drops in drinks that cause you to lose consciousness or lose your awareness. Mm-hmm. And next thing you know, really super ugly, bad things are happening.
Yeah.
In your experience, does the kids your age, the people your age, I don't want to keep calling you kids, people your age, do they even think about that?
I've never been to a party, so.
there is something you can do about it.
I don't know,
but you hear your friends in your age group talk about things.
No, it's not really brought up that much. I feel like that's more of like a something that happens in a bar to like younger adults, like 20-year-olds and stuff, because kids our age, like high schoolers, I don't think they know how to get their hands on roofies, and they're not really interested in doing that. They just think if they get a girl drunk enough or high enough, then they're good. Like we don't really do anything with those.
All right, but remember, you're not the only ones there either, right? Imagine it's a party out in the desert. It's a party in someone's backyard somewhere with a whole bunch of people you don't know. I mean,
well, I mean, I'm just saying that in my age group. Ooh, that was kind of rough. Like 16, 15, 16, 17, 18 even. Like we don't really mess around with roofies at all.
Well, you don't. No, you don't. But how about the older guy that shows up at the party? Hey, everybody, And
no, I'm saying that like people that are older than 20, I feel like are more interested like in messed up guys. Like I feel like
right, but they show up at your. They can show up where you are.
Asking how.
I mean, your guys don't do it because I get it. I mean, your age group doesn't do it, but your age group can have it done too.
Oh yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like stuff like that would happen at Coachella.
Yeah, or something. All right, so one more thing you mentioned earlier too, and I'm glad you thought of it about getting into a car.
Mm-hmm.
I feel pretty comfortable that you're not gonna drive. Like I think I've instilled that on you. I hope.
Yeah, I can just call you.
Totally. Seriously, totally, or Uber or whatever. You're safe as can be with respect to that. But the thing that scares me is you, with impaired judgment, getting into a car with somebody else. And what's the thought process there, and how do we keep that from happening?
Like, for me?
Yeah, well, for you and your age group, like people, like this is about us, and we already know what's going on, but out there.
Some kids just don't care. Like, they don't care. Like, they think, oh, everything's going to be fine. Like, he's fine, I'm fine, we're good. Like, everything's fine. And they don't have like, the angel and devil on their shoulder saying, like, no, this isn't okay.
How can we get them to care?
I mean, you can see, like, everywhere it says, like, don't drink and drive. And even you put stuff up in my gyms saying, like, you can't win unless you're alive or something like that, or don't drink and drive.
I see my messages getting through. Well, the thought of it anyway.
But I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Because there's just some people and some kids are going to do it anyway. Because I know a lot that I think. Know. But I mean, I've never been around anyone who's been drinking and driving. It's usually like with weed.
That's another episode. We'll talk about that later. Thanks for being honest and open. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, that rules. Okay, so give them the end of the video spiel.
Like and subscribe. Subscribe in the box below. Don't forget to comment and tell us. Is over there. Over there. Yeah. It's over there. It moves all the time. And you have to like it on YouTube, not just on Facebook, because. But
definitely share it on Facebook. Yeah, for sure, share it. Because I think this stuff's kind of important.
Yeah, I think it's nice to know.
All right, next time we'll be wearing different clothes.
Sure.
Okay, bye, guys.